Alright guys, let's talk about creatine. Alright, so scrapping the fluff. So creatine, if you look up examine.com has so much research.
Change, but I still feel the same. I'm just trying to run the motherfucking game. I'm on that. Yeah, I always be on that.
So much like non-biased research about creatine. Creatine is amazing and it is honestly one of the cheapest supplements on the market. I'm not going to give you any BS, just straight up, like you can get it from Costco for like $5 to $10 for like a kilo or 2 kilos. Alright, so, there's different forms of creatine. Scrap all the shit. Creatine monohydrate. Yes, creatine is an amino acid, alright? So, it's something that you don't get from a lot of food. So, supplementation to see the results is best. Alright, so recommended daily intake's like 5 grams a day, taken any time of day, doesn't really matter. Today's video is about should you load creatine. Alright, so some straight up facts about creatine. Alright, so creatine turns into creatine phosphate. So when you look at lifting weights, the energy system that uses weights is adenzo triphosphate, creatine phosphate. So ATP, CP is the energy system that comes in when you're lifting weights. So supplementing creatine, your body's going to turn that into a usable fuel, creatine phosphate. You don't get enough creatine from food. Obviously, you can get it from steak, but when you cook the steak, it dissipates and it changes the chemical compound of it. So, make sure you supplement this shit. Do you have to load on and off? No. There was a study done, it was like 5 to 10 years, basically of supplementing creatine every day, and there was no side effects, alright? The point of this video is you don't have to really worry too much about like side effects and like loading and maintenance, all that kind of stuff. Just when you've had a break from creatine, if you start taking it, you need to load it to get maximum saturation throughout your body. So those creatine stores that build up, just taking 5 grams once, like just once, isn't gonna stack up those stores. That's the stores of creatine phosphate, which is a usable energy source which your body's gonna store in the liver and as muscle glycogen throughout your body. So when you take creatine, you're gonna look a little fluffy. It's gonna be a little bit more water retention in the body, and that's just from the creatine holding on to the water and then your body having a little bit more energy, all right? So creatine's good for cognitive function, so thinking, lifting weights, getting in more volume and recovery. So it's a closed loop, like it's all around. So it's good for everything. So you need to saturate your body with creatine. So 5 to 7 days of supplementing at least 20 grams for 5 to 7 days. Is that going to kill your kidneys? No. So you don't get much creatine from food. So 20 grams, you are fine. You're good to go. So supplementing creatine can make a massive difference in your workout and recovery. Creatine monohydrate, take 20 grams, 5 to 7 days, and then drop back to 5 grams after that. So you've gone from a loading phase to a maintenance phase, and then because if you don't do the loading phase, it's gonna take up to 30 days to get that creatine phosphate saturation in your body to see the profound effects of it. So if you load for a week, you're gonna see results after a week. If you just do maintenance 5 grams a day, you're not gonna see anything for at least a month. And that's given that you're taking 5 grams a day on point. So more energy, you'll be able to get a few more reps out in the gym. All right, so we know muscle is equivalent to how much volume you carry out, all right? So the more volume you carry out in your workouts, sets times reps, times the frequency of workouts each week over the months to years, this is what's gonna drive muscle. So that being said, so if you can perform an extra set in the gym, given taking that supplement, taking the creatine monohydrate, if you can get an extra set in, so that just the small profound changes to the days, to weeks, to months, is gonna add up to a little bit more muscle growth, right? So muscle growth doesn't happen overnight, it's a lifetime event. So this shit takes fucking like months to years to happen to see changes in muscle growth, to get big, all right?
Pack your bags, girl, let's get out of Dodge. Sick of living life, sick of counting scars. We the ones who go to war against the gods. We the shadows that move around in the dark. Take your life back, take your time, nigga. Welcome to the tribe, check the rhyme, nigga. I was doing bad, couldn't find niggas. Now my phone ringing all the time, nigga. We the only ones Holy sons, mama's dead, kids holding guns. Catch 'em early, put that poison in they bottles with a Donald Trump. Walking around with the zombies. I know my home team got me. Michael Jordan with the Scotty. Apollo Green with the Rocky. We gon' take it fast, you can take it slow. We don't take no risks, we just take control. Take control. Launch your flags, let's get it smashed. Go, take it.
So, taking it's going to give you a little bit more work capacity, given you've got the right workout program, the right nutrition. You're going to see more muscle growth, guys. All right, I don't need to say any more than this. Supplement creatine monohydrate and you should be good to go. Optional whether you want to. There is a 1%, the 1%ers of the of people that don't supplement it that well, but like there's 1%ers for everything. So take it or leave it, whatever, your choice. I'm definitely going to be taking it. I've been taking it for years. Have I noticed massive differences? Who knows? I don't really track it that much, but I do notice a lot in my recovery. So I've got a little bit more energy in the gym I've been training close to 10 years, a little bit more energy in the gym in regards to my work capacity, so I get more workout volume in. So I think of that, more workout volume, more muscle growth. All right, guys, wrapping that up here. See you guys in the next vid.